Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Factorio Beginner's Guide. My name's Negative and let's get cracking. Today we're going to keep working on blue science. We'll start working, well, it's keep working because we've technically already started it. Oil is technically the start of blue science. Well, actually steel is the start of blue science because blue science will span many hours for you. You need to do a lot of production work to be able to automate blue science. Something else important is that building them in your pocket is not a good idea. Don't build them in your pocket, please. So let's go. Now we have our batteries up and running. If we look at blue science, we have batteries, red circuits, smart inserters, and steel plate. Well, we can tick two things off already. So we've got steel plate. We did that ages ago. We've just finished batteries, so we've got that. The next thing that we're going to tackle is red circuits. So for red circuits, you need plastic, electronic circuits, and copper cable. Pretty easy. Now we've got copper here, we've got electronic circuits here, and I've also brought the plastic line over from the train station so that it's ready to go. So let's build this thing. Let's build this bad boy, and let's see how we go. Now this line here, yeah, okay. I think we can. No, not quite. It's not quite where I want it. Right, there we go. Yeah. Now this is a this build I'm working from a little bit of an idea in my head, but mostly as per usual I'm making it up as I go along. So be warned. That's the wrong direction. Okay. Now these two assemblers are going to make our copper cable for us. Now normally I would encourage you not to put copper cable onto a belt, simply because you have so much copper cable that you need to use that it's hard work keeping it filled. So generally speaking, direct inserting copper cable is the way to go. We've got 6. And we're going to go 8 per side here. So we're going to have 16 assemblers building red circuits for us. It's going to be pretty robust. And if I had to guess, it will. We're going to come short. Like the unloading of the train isn't going to be fast enough. So I'm probably going to have to go back and upgrade that. But that's fine, because that's what we do. You know, if we spot that something isn't fast enough, we'll go back and speed it up. So as I said, red circuits. We're going to be building these in these assemblers right now. Now we need 2 inflow lines for this copper cable. So we'll build a couple of splitters. Okie dokie. We need to hook this into the power grid. And we need to do it in a relatively neat way, if we can. There we go, that'll work. Okay, so we've got the copper cable assemblers going now. Just need some lights. Let's see what the hell's going on. Now we're going to need some more inserters, and I'm running a little bit low on my supplies. And actually that reminds me, it's sometimes an idea to automate all the things as you go along. So you'll notice that I haven't automated splitters or underground belts, and I've just been crafting them as I need them. It's normally an idea, if you're playing the game seriously and not as fast as you can like I am, you're playing the game seriously, to actually try and automate all these things. I'm just thinking. Yeah, okay. I'm going to change the build a little bit here. I'm going to change the build just a fraction. Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the green circuits and the plastic on one belt. The reason being is if you have a look at this, you have 2 electronic circuits and 2 plastic bars to 4 copper cable. So if we consider this is 2 and this is 1 and this is 1, if you multiply that by 2, that's exactly the right ratio. So long as we get the plastic on this side of the belt, we'll be fine. The only downside is I need to pick up all this plastic that's now on the belt. And there we go. And the other advantage is that I can now just make the outside a simple outsert. So an output line, a very, very easy one too. Okay. There we go. That's one output line, and this will be the other one. You don't really need blue inserters for output on this, but I am going to do it because I like using blue inserters. I'm running short on inserters again. Now something else with this build is that we need to use multiple inserters to reach the far side. Actually, we need multiple inserters on the plastic and the electronic circuits. I think that's how it works out anyway. Let's have a look. Can't see it yet. Okay. I need to put down some output. It seems to work as is, actually. Maybe it doesn't need all of the inserters that I'm thinking it needs. We can pick some up then. That's good. Go. There we go. We've got red circuits. Now we can do whatever we want with these red circuits. Actually, I'm a little bit concerned about the location of this build. Because here's the bunker and here's the build, and if the aliens are coming from here, they may just run smack bang into this. So I'm actually going to put down an extra bunker, I think. Just to make sure that my defenses are good and I don't lose all this wonderful work that I've just done. There we go, that's a pretty straightforward red circuit build, and then the next thing that we need to do is actually automate our smart inserters. That'll be the last thing that we need before blue science. We have red circuits, we have batteries, we have steel plate. It's just smart inserters. Ooh, I've actually run out of coal here. We may need to add additional coal patches to our supplies. Grab another 200 walls. Now I've got 5 laser turrets in my inventory, so I'll place them down right now so that I can defend this new little spur of the factory. You notice that I haven't had to come back and touch my my furnace. It's been more than enough production capacity to fuel everything so far. Admittedly, we don't have anything too strenuous going at the moment, like we're not building up for a rocket or anything. However, you know, it's looking pretty damn fine. Damn fine indeed. We'll clear some space so we can put a bunker down. Build the rocks. There's actually a lot of rocks in this world, so yeah, I don't know what's happening there. We'll go one off from the wall, and we'll space these out like so. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay. Just need to power it up. Oh dear, we need to power it up urgently. Because they're attacking. They're attacking! Little buggers. Oh dear. So, you can see actually why I leave the back of these open. Is because what happens is the robots, the aliens will actually try and come around behind and get into and attack the laser, which takes them just that little bit longer. And it gives the lasers just that little bit longer to fire upon them. The biters, I should call them the biters, because that's what they are. They're not the aliens, they're the biters. We're the aliens. We're visiting their planet and destroying it. Okay, so we have a bunker, and it was a well-timed bunker. Sometimes I surprise myself how well I know this game. And we've got our red circuits up and running. So as I said, the last thing that we need to do is actually automate our green inserters, our smart inserters. Now, you may think, hey, it's a really good idea to actually bolt this onto our green science setup. And yeah, you can kind of get away with it, but I actually think that building an entirely dedicated inserter production facility is the way to go. So taking your, building yellow, blue, red and green inserters, just build them all in their own dedicated thing, because when you get to really fast, if you wanted to have more than 10 labs running, you would need more inserter production capacity. So what we'll do is we will build a dedicated inserter production facility. It's going to be awesome. No, we don't have enough gear wheels. Okay, so we'll back this off. Automating the production of assemblers is also a really good idea, but as I'm obviously very rushed, I'm just trying to smash through as much as I can. Keep you guys from being bored. I haven't done it. Here's something cool. You can build a car. If you wanted to. What do we build next? Let's just keep working through the research. So we're going to start with blue inserters, yellow inserters. So they need gear wheels, iron plate, electronic circuits. So I need to come up with a build here, just off the top of my head. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for common things. So for example, a long-handed inserter needs a gear wheel and iron plate. So that's very similar to what an inserter needs. A fast inserter needs an iron plate, an inserter and an electronic circuit. We need blue and electronic circuits. How do we do it? Do I want to go this side? I think I want to go this side. Might go here. So gear wheel factory. We need a gear wheel factory. That's yeah, wow. The attacks are becoming stronger. So taking out this biter base up here is starting to become more of a priority. But at the moment, we don't really have the technology to do so. Okay, so we need another one, and this is going to make a yellow inserter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a line running here. hold the phone. Maybe I can do it like this. Go gear wheels, gear wheels, gear wheels, red inserters. Okay. And right now I'm just trying to sketch it out, get an idea in my brain how it's going to look. It can be blues. This can be greens. I think that works. Because what we can do, right, is we can send the yellow inserters up here like this. Have this direct insert like this. Have this run like this. Like that. And then we just need a place to put them all. We can put them into boxes. Something like that. I think I'm happy with that. And we could have our green circuits. We should have our green circuits come in down here. Let's keep researching things. Oh, actually, hold on. We're gonna have green circuits come in above because that's our output side. And we'll run into where we want to put them. Finish up. Okay, so there we go. That doesn't actually require a green circuit, interestingly enough. Okay. Boxes? We get some boxes together. A little bit more steel. So need 1, 2, 3, and 4 boxes. I missed. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Another thing that you might want to automate is actually your power poles as well. Because you do use a lot of them when you're building your factory up. Okay, so this is going to be... No, that's iron. So the iron plate only needs to go to here. That's the last thing that needs it. Okay, so we'll split off this iron right now. Because otherwise I'm going to start getting confused about what's going where. Now you can notice that the lights are flickering. And the reason for that is the lasers, they require power. And they require it in a burst. So when they fire, they will actually drain your power just that little bit faster for that instant. It's important to have the generation capacity to actually support that, because otherwise you end up with flickering lights. Improving my power situation is on the list of things to do, but we ain't got time for that. Busy trying to make an awesome inserter production facility. Okay, so this here is going to be our inserters. Not our inserters, our green circuits. Remember to keep extending out your production bus. You don't ever want to cap it. Okay. We've got our inserters coming in. Not our inserters, our green circuits. I know what I'm talking about. We'll get some lights down. Okay, this needs a blue inserter here. Requires an inserter here and an inserter here. This isn't going to be particularly balanced or anything. We could, but I just want to get it built. So right now the red inserters are taking up quite a bit of the production, and that's because I haven't designed it very well. Let's be honest. This is taking way too much of its fair share. It's taking all of the yellow inserters, in fact. So there's none coming down here to the blue or the greens. Actually, what we're going to want here is an output that looks something like this. Because we are ready to make our we're ready to make our blue science assemblers. Well, just about anyway. We're very close. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just jump this up to here. That's a little bit out of position actually. Bring it to there instead. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the blue science assemblers, but that is going to have to wait until the next episode. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope that you're learning something. I hope that you're getting a few ideas, some inspiration from watching me play, and watching how I go about things. Because I love this game. I enjoy it immensely. It's nearly completed. Good. And I hope that it's making it just that little bit easier for you guys to comprehend, because it is a complicated game. Let's be honest. I think that this here will be the location for the blue science, right here where I'm standing. What else? Oh, we need some laser turrets upgrades. So I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.